When it comes to classical dance, Yogyakarta has a strong identity. But as time goes by, amidst the popularity of foreign culture, I'm wondering, can all the beauty in it keep being preserved so that the future generations are still able to watch the magnificent Yogyakarta-style classical dance?
On this week's episode of Jogja Highlights, let's take a look at Yogyakarta-style classical dance and a little bit of its history. Let me take you to the center for Yogyakarta-style classical dance, the one and only Dalam Pujo Kusuman. We will see the younger generation's enthusiasm through the performance while doing Yogyakarta-style classical dance.
Hello, I'm Mario Bagus and welcome to Jogja Highlights. This week, let's take a closer look at Yogyakarta-style classical dances and how all those treasures keep being preserved because, people, specifically younger generations, sometimes tend to think that doing something related to the culture is a bit old-fashioned.
The existence of Yogyakarta-style classical dance started when Yogyakarta Sultanate was established after Giyanti Agreement in 1755. Some of the famous Yogyakarta-style classical dances are Bedoyo, Guntur Segoro, Serimpi, Beksa Klono, Beksa Golek Menak, Klono Alus Doso Lengkoro, Klono Rojo Gagah, and some others. At first, Yogyakarta-style classical dance is limited to being learned and taught within the palace. But on August 17, 1918, Yogyakarta-style classical dance started to be introduced outside the palace, along with the establishment of Krido Beksa Wiromo, initiated by two sons of Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono VII. Yogyakarta-style classical dance has its own standard rule, which adopts Yogyakarta Palace's philosophies, which are Sawiji, Greget, Sungguh, Oramingko, means focus, spirit, self-confidence with humble heart, and discipline.
And now I will take you to meet someone to talk more about how Yogyakarta-style classical dances are being preserved. Let's go.
Yuta Daruni, or popularly known as Suni Yuta, is an extraordinary dancer. She has been dancing for more than 30 years since the reign of Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono IX. Now, she dedicates herself to academic sectors and become a lecturer at ISI Yogyakarta. Aside from being a prolific dancer and lecturer, she is also known as a choreographer, comedian, and talented actress.
Ma'am, thank you so much for taking your time to finally have a chat with me today. The first question will be, what makes Yogyakarta-style classical dance different from other Javanese traditional dance?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Yogyakarta style dance is different from other dances because it was born at a time when the Sultan struggling against from invaders.
I see.
That is why, yeah. Therefore, the warrior spirit, courage, and graceful attitude then form the character of Yogyakarta style dance. Beside the image of beside the image of Yogyakarta dance style, far from being something of an entertainment nature.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
It's very different with the Sundanis,
I see.
and Banyumas. Maybe it's heavy and fun.
I see.
And the classical Yogyakarta style dan is very, very seriously, elegant, and maybe heroic.
I see. And if I'm not mistaken, you've been dancing since the Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono IX era.
Yeah.
So how does the Yogyakarta style classical dances grow and develop in your perspective as an expert?
Difficult question. But I'll try.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I am grateful to have experience being a dancer in Hamengkubuwono IX era until now, during the reign of Hamengkubuwono X.
Yeah.
I see tremendous progress.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
The image of the palace itself, which was used to seem like a mysterious and secret, turn into an open palace like now. And the palace dance is performed with the contemporary, the communicative spirit, and greeted the younger generation.
I see.
I'm very happy. The situation is.
Okay, speaking about the younger generation, how does the younger generation's enthusiasm actually, in your perspective, in learning the traditional dance?
It's very good. I'm so proud of the spirit of the younger generation in appreciating and learning Yogyakarta style dance. Yeah,
I got it. Yeah.
they take dance courses with a good curriculum and in various dance organizations, and also they use Yogyakarta style dance as the inspiration for their new dance work. It's good. It's very creative.
Okay, so lastly, let's talk about the government's role in preserving the traditional dance of Yogyakarta. How do you see the government's role in it?
Of course, the government, through the Department of Culture, is actively involved in maintaining and preserving the classical Yogyakarta style dance through various programs, such as holding various festivals and performances, which are also supported by various level of society. It's a nice program. It's a good program. Yeah.
Okay, so the local
everywhere in Yogyakarta province.
Okay, so the local government is actively involved, and the society is also the enthusiasm of the society is very high.
Eager and enthusiasm to dedicate it to Yogyakarta.
I see, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking your time once again.
You're welcome.
Really nice to have a chat with you and see you in person. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
When it comes to the preservation of Yogyakarta-style classical dances, no place is better than Dalam Pujo Kusuman, a cultural heritage building located in Keparaan Village, Mergangsan Ministry, Yogyakarta City. Dalam Pujo Kusuman is one of the best places to learn and watch the performance of Yogyakarta-style classical dance. This is also home to Yayasan Pamulangan Bekso Sasminto Martowo. In 2011, under the management of Yayasan Pamulangan Bekso Sasminto Mardowo or YPBSM, Dalam Pujokusuman was designated by the Yogyakarta Provincial Government as the center for Yogyakarta-style classical dance. There are no specific requirements for people who are interested to learn Yogyakarta-style classical dance here. It doesn't matter whether they have already known the basic knowledge or not, because the most important thing is they are willing to learn and having a good intention in preserving Yogyakarta-style classical dance. Yayasan Pamulangan Bekso Sasminto Mardowo currently has more than 200 students studying dance, which are divided into several classes. In addition to separating male and female students, this division also includes tiered grade levels. Furthermore, students are divided into 5 classes with levels ranging from grades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and advanced grades based on age. As for the category of children, namely between the ages of 5 until 12 years, and for the adult category, namely ages 13 years and over. One of the achievements of the foundation is having a dance studio representative in Japan. Almost every year, YPBSM always visits Japan to see learning activities there, as well as collaborating and performing together in Japan. It surely has great benefits for the survival of YPBSM as a form of preservation of Yogyakarta-style classical dance. Now YPBSM faces a new problem in preserving Yogyakarta-style classical dance with the development of the digital era. However, YPBSM doesn't see it as a problem and instead sees it as a new challenge. Amidst the popularity of foreign cultures, such as K-pop and Western industry, YPBSM does some adjustments in the curriculum to keep students' interest in learning and preserving Yogyakarta-style classical dance.
Ada sedikit merubah sistem, jelas, dengan mengikuti perkembangan zaman yang milenial. Kemudian anak-anak sekarang tuh kritis dalam tanda kutip. Jadi bagaimana dia mendapatkan di sini? Memang di sini adalah sanggar tari, tapi kita akan memberikan sesuatu bagaimana anak itu berminat di luar tari, tapi masih ada hubungannya dengan tari. Etika, pengenalan rias, pengenalan kostum, pengenalan dan lain sebagainya. Jadi kita bukan menyesuaikan basic tetap tari, tetapi kita setiap tahun atau semester kita selalu ada koreksi untuk kita bagaimana untuk biar kita tuh tetap lestari dan anak itu tetap berminat, mungkin merubah sistem cara kita mendidik.
Next up, our reporter Abi Erawan has a report on the final test of YPBSM student that will take place at Pendopo Dalam Pujo Kusuman.
Look at them. Their expression, their gestures, and their body movements say it all. In other words, they take this final test seriously. By that, I believe they will also take the responsibility to keep the existence of Yogyakarta style classical dance seriously too. And I hope they will go international and it will be known across the world.
After taking a course for 6 months long, students of Yayasan Pamulangan Bekso Sasminto Mardowo or YPBSM finally come to the last step before going up to the next level, which is the final exam. To graduate, they must perform one specific Yogyakarta style classical dance to showcase what they have been learning along the course.
Penguji akan menilai itu dari wirogo, wiromo, wiroso. Wirogo itu meliputi badan semua, kaki, tangan, badan, leher, mata. Nah, kemudian wiroso itu bagaimana dia membawakan dengan penuh penghayatan. Wiromo itu antara gerak dengan iramanya harus match, jadi harus sama. Hitungan ini harus begini, hitungan ini harus begini. Nah, penguji bukan juri kalau di sini. Itu penguji itu yang dinilai nomor 1 adalah hafalan. Kemudian dia akan menilai antara gerak dengan irama itu harus sama. Kalau masalah badinya mungkin tangan atau kaki kurang sedikit saja masih bisa dimaklumi karena ini masih dalam taraf belajar. Jadi masih ada kelas selanjutnya yang akan dia pelajari.
There are more than 240 students from various grades and age group taking the final exam, expecting to be advanced to the next level.
Okay, Radian, why are you interested to learning about Yogyakarta style classical dance?
Okay, first of all, I've been studying about Yogyakarta classical dance since 2011. And then first of all, I learned about the creation dance and especially about the classical dance from Yogyakarta core dance. And then when I learn about it, I see kind of differentiation between the Creation dance and also the classical dance. When we learn about a classical dance, we can learn some many things or many aspects that we can learn in this life, such as kind of attitude, and we can learn about a language on the dance and many more aspects. And I think it's very useful for us to become a Javanese people, and then we can learn how to become a more passionate people and more passionate people. And I guess I got a full of benefit learning Yogyakarta classical dance.
Okay.
The reasons of each student for taking the course may vary, but it doesn't matter if they want to be a professional classical dancer or not, since the most important thing is they keep the existence of Yogyakarta-style classical dance.
Indeed, there is a beauty behind each and every move, and the students do it so well, and I'm impressed seeing the expression, the gesture, the body movement, and the dance itself, to me, represent the Jogjanese characteristic, which are humble, well-mannered, and passionate.
It is essential to keep the existence of Yogyakarta-style classical dance, and nguri-nguri budaya Jawi, or preserving our culture, is the one and only solution. By paying attention to it, being proud of it, and loving it in every way possible, I believe Yogyakarta-style classical dance will be preserved, and the future generations are still able to watch the Yogyakarta-style classical dance in the future.